Hello, my name's David Lorimer. I'm the Program Director of the Scientific and Medical Network and of the Beyond the Brain conference, which is coming up next month, November. And I'm with one of our speakers, David Luke from the University of Greenwich, and he's in his house in Sussex. And Dave, how did you become interested in this whole area of consciousness and consciousness beyond the brain?
Well, David, I've always had an interest in consciousness, particularly altered states of consciousness, ever since I was a child and used to spin around until I went dizzy and so on. I kind of actually got an interest largely through bunking off school and going down to the local secondhand bookshop and reading through all the kind of left field science and back issues of the Journal of the Society for Psychical Research. So that's, that kind of panded to my interest in that literature, of stuff that happens beyond the brain.
That's really interesting. So illicit reading, I love that. And then if you were new to the field, what sort of advice would you give people in terms of exploring it?
Well, don't bunk off school. You can now readily access all of this kind of literature online, which is a relief. So, you can still go to school, which is good, or college or university. And that's a really good route into it, of course, perhaps through studying psychology or neuroscience or, related disciplines, anthropology, social sciences, or philosophy, which is, a lost cause these days. And so there's many routes into this fascinating area, and of course attending the Beyond the Brain conference, but joining various social media groups is also a good way of familiarizing yourself with events that go on, and just come and attend.
Yeah, there's a lot going on, as you say, and tell us a little bit about what you're going to be talking about, Dave.
So I'll be talking about probably one of the most fascinating kind of psychoactive chemicals that we know of, called dimethyltryptamine, DMT, which is naturally occurring very widely in nature. We see it kind of everywhere in the plant kingdom, but also in mammals and also in humans. And it gives rise to one of the most intense psychedelic experiences known to humanity, which has the capacity to convert more than half of all atheists into non-atheists within the space of just 10 minutes. So I'm going to be talking a little bit more about that.
Oh, that sounds amazing. So those of you who are listening to us, we look forward to seeing you at the event, beyondthebrain.org. Thanks so much, Dave.
Thank you, David. See you there.